Hey, what's up, guys? It is World AFB News here. We're going to have a good one today. I am your host, Jesse, and with me is Roger.
Hi, everybody.
All right, guys, we hope you guys are having a great day and hope it gets better from here on out. And, Roger, what do we got on the schedule for today? We talking playoffs or we talking scores?
For today, I think we're talking who has an opportunity to still go to playoffs. Not necessarily who's in the playoffs, but who has a chance to get in the playoffs.
All right, guys, so you heard it here. We're going to go ahead and talk about who can get into the playoffs. We'll go ahead and mention
and the important games to watch
week 18.
Yes.
Yeah, the important games to watch week 18. So, Roger, we're going to go ahead and get started off. We'll kick it off with the NFC because it is our favorite our conference.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's the one that I'm looking forward to because, well, let's just talk about it.
All right, so for those who are not in the know, it would be kind of hard for that to be possible. But only one spot, and it is the number 7 seed, still remains to be claimed. And this is going to come down to, I believe, 3 teams are still in it. I think everyone else is mathematically eliminated. Mm-hmm. So the 3 teams that are battling it out for the NFC are Seattle, Detroit, and Green Bay. Those are the only 3 teams that can get into the 7th seed.
Well, I actually think Seattle is out of the picture already. And I could be wrong, only because I think Detroit and Green Bay are higher. Am I not right?
No.
No? Okay. So that means... Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, continue.
Okay. And so, guys, so we're going to go ahead and... with that being said, we're going to go into next week's games, and I can kind of tell you if what was to happen, these are the important games and what can happen. And
while he's bringing that up, just real quick, I know we weren't saying that, but as of right now, guys, the people that we're going to see in the playoffs, Philadelphia, Dallas, Giants, San Francisco, the 49ers, and Minnesota and Tampa Bay. So we only have one spot left. That's going to be either between Seattle, Detroit, and Green Bay. And just a heads up, guys, Detroit and Green Bay do in fact play each other. So I think it's like this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so that's actually a good segue into the important games to watch.
Yeah, no, definitely. Week 18. Let me see where week 18. I thought you were going to pick it up. Give me 1 second. Oh, there you go. Week 18. So I know for a fact Packers and the Lions both play each other week 18. So if Green Bay were to win, that's it. Green Bay takes it.
That's it, yes. So the Green Bay is actually in total control of their destiny. They win, they're in. If Detroit wins, they're in. The only way Seattle can go in is they need to win their final game against the Rams, which should be easy for them, but they need the Packers to lose to the Lions. Mm-hmm. If somehow, some way, they beat the Rams and the Packers win, Packers get it because they want to go ahead and they have that. They have the tiebreaker over Seahawks.
So that means if the Lions win, they're not necessarily in because Seattle can win.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so Seattle basically has the tiebreaker over
the Lions,
but not over the Packers. So they would need the Packers to lose, which means the Lions win, and they win. That makes them and the Lions tied, but they have the tiebreaker, so they'll actually be able to get in over the Lions.
Alrighty. Interesting. So, just to let y'all know, guys, the Seahawks and Rams are playing January 8th at 3:25 p.m. That's actually our time. I don't know how that is around the world, but that's our time. We are Central.
We're Central.
And then after that, if by any chance Seattle wins, they're going to be watching the Lions and Packers play at night at 7:20 p.m. What's that called?
7:20.
The night
yeah,
game?
the primetime night game.
There you go. The primetime. Sunday night. That's right. Sunday night. So we'll have Sunday night with the Lions and Packers, and if Seattle wins, they're definitely going to be cheering on the Lions.
So, guys, that's what can happen to the the 7th seed. Those are the important games to watch out for securing the 7th seed. That does not mean there's not important games going on in the NFC. Because as of right now, I believe only the Giants and actually someone else, Tampa Bay. Only the Giants and Tampa Bay, their seeds are locked into place. That means they cannot move from the seat they're in. Tampa Bay will be 4th. New York will be 6th. The Giants will be 6th. Everyone else is still up in the air. Important game to watch is the Philadelphia Eagles' final game against the Giants. If they win, they're the number 1 seed and they continue that on. If they lose, then you must watch what happens to Dallas and the 49ers. It's going to change everything. If the Eagles lose, 49ers lose, Giants win, then you basically swap the Eagles and the Cowboys. Cowboys get the number 1 seed in the bye, and the Eagles are the number 5th seed. If somehow Cowboys lose, Eagles lose, 49ers win, 49ers actually take the number 1 seed, and then everything gets switched all over around the place. So that's also going to be interesting to watch. So make sure to watch those guys' games this weekend.
All right, that's going to be for the NFC. Let's now talk about what's going on in the AFC.
The AFC is kind of like in the same predicament as the NFC. The only 2 seeds that have not gotten picked up are the 7th seed and the 4th seed. So the 7th seed still need to battle out with some people, and the 4th seed has only not been secured because that division is so bad. They're coming down to the last possible game to see who gets it. And let's start off with the 4th seed, Jacksonville. They're 8-8. They go against Titans. Actually, week 18. Winner gets to go to the playoffs. It's as simple as that.
So basically, this next game for Jacksonville and the Titans is the game to watch for one of the AFCs.
Yes. So that's gonna be the one to watch. And then you got as you can see, New England, Miami, and Pittsburgh that are gonna go ahead and battle it out for that 7th seed. Now, New England has a tough task, actually, and going into this, guys, I'm sure you've seen it all around the news. The Bills and Bengals game did get postponed. We don't know when it's going to be played again.
I personally think it's not going to get played again. I think they're just going to scratch it off, or maybe give them a tie. I don't know.
The hard part about that was if Kansas City and Buffalo were playing for the 1st seed, if Buffalo wins, they would have been tied with Kansas City, who gets the 1st round bye. But because that never finished, technically right now Kansas City's winning, but Buffalo didn't finish their game. Now, granted, I believe they were losing at the time that it got canceled or postponed.
I think, and this is what I see, okay? I think because both of the coaches came together and discussed that, hey, we're going to stop the game. And granted, I know where we're talking about, a human, a life at stake. But that being said, you take them, let's pretend like if someone broke their neck or something, he was, they would escort him off the cart and then they would replay the game. But since both of the coaches decided not to play, I think it should go as a draw.
We'll see if that's what happens. But that's the case for that one. You do have New England. New England has a tough task. They have to take on the Bills. We still don't know how that's going to happen. I'm sure they're going to keep that schedule to go. I'm pretty sure Patriots lose. Guess what, guys? You're probably out. You need the Miami or Pittsburgh to lose. Miami's taking on the Jets, and Pittsburgh are taking on the Browns. All of them are 8-8. They need a win. I'm not 100% sure about the tiebreakers for the AFC. I don't know who needs to lose and who needs to win to get in. But at this point, just win.
Yeah, no, definitely just win. It's coming down to the wire. All right. So as it stands, if the standings for the playoffs were to stay like this, that means Kansas City would play against New England. No, I'm sorry. Kansas City would have a bye.
Yeah. Buffalo would take on New England, which is actually the last week's game, so that's pretty funny. Cincinnati take on Baltimore, and Jacksonville will take on the Chargers.
And then for the NFC, it'd be...
The NFC, the Eagles would get the first round bye. Dallas would take on whoever gets the 7th seed. New York would take on... I'm sorry, Dallas.
Yeah.
I totally messed that up. I'm sorry.
It'd be San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco would take on the 7th seed. Minnesota would take on the Giants, and Tampa Bay would take on the Cowboys.
That's if nothing changes, but I do predict something will change. And it's only a matter of time to see exactly what happens.
All right, and with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk in. I know we've been talking about next week's schedule, but, I mean, the important games, but I'm just going to kind of go through all the games real fast, and Roger's going to stop me if it has a Super 6 prediction. And we're going to go ahead and predict that.
I think the final Super 6 for this year.
I believe this is the final Super 6.
And we have not won yet, so hopefully this is our time to shine. Let me just log into the Super 6. We are ready to go.
All right, guys, we're going to start it off with Thursday night. Nope. Just kidding. No Thursday night games this weekend, guys. This week.
I think
we're actually going to go.
I think they're Saturday and Sunday, right?
We're going to have Saturday and Sunday games only. We have 2 on Saturday. That's going to be the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. Mm-hmm. And then the big one, Titans versus the Jaguars. When you win, you're in.
Saturday, huh?
Yep.
That's a good one to watch.
Yep, it is going to be. Then we got our Sunday noon games, guys. We have the Buccaneers taking on the Falcons.
That is one of our Super 6.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the Falcons.
I don't think this game matters at all. I think they're just going to go out there to play. I think it's going to be Buccaneers 2 by 7.
I think that Tom Brady only plays a quarter or two, and they're not going to have anything to waste. You don't want to get injured. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me the Falcons by 7.
Yeah. Falcons?
Falcons.
Oh, okay. I already...
And then next we got are the Patriots versus the Bills. Then we have the Vikings taking on the Bears, where the Vikings, I mean, they're also already in the playoffs. I don't think they can get the number 1 spot. They don't have no tiebreakers against anybody. Go ahead and give me the Bears. Give me the Bears by 7.
As much as I think the Bears are going to be good, I think they will be good next year. I think the Vikings are still going to come strong. Vikings are going to win by 10.
Okay. Then we have the Ravens taking on the Bengals. Then we have the Texans taking on the Colts. Jets taking on the Dolphins.
That isn't one.
All right, this one, Dolphins need a win. I believe they can still get in, so they have to win. They need to go doing good. So give me the Dolphins actually to win by. Let me see. Jets haven't been doing that good, but they have a pretty good defense. 8-10.
8-10. I think there's gonna be an upset here. I think the Jets are gonna show them how they feel. Barely, it's gonna be a win by 3 by Jets.
Okay, the next we got are the Panthers versus the Saints, and I think both these teams are eliminated, and it's probably one that I will not be watching. But with that being said, I like the Saints defense. Go ahead and give me the Saints by 7.
I agree. I think it's gonna be the Saints by 7.
Then we have the Browns taking on the Steelers. Browns, mathematically eliminated, but the Steelers still have a chance to get in. They need to win. So with that being said, give me the Browns by 8-10. They don't do it.
I think the Steelers are going to somehow make it. It's going to be a close one. 4-5.
4-5.
Random.
All right, then we have the Chargers and the Broncos. Cardinals and the 49ers. Rams and Seahawks. Cowboys and Commanders.
And that one's going to be on there. Let me do this one first. I think y'all are going to destroy the Commanders. It's going to be 14-17.
I am a Cowboys fan, and we've been doing good. But I like the Commanders. I don't think we play our starters, all of them, all through the way. Give me the Commanders by 3 only.
Then you don't know Jerry Jones. Alrighty, well that's it for the Super 6.
And that is for Super 6, but the last game on here, guys, and it's probably one of the most important ones because they got the nighttime prime time game, is the Lions and the Packers.
And I hate that they do that because I know it's like one of the most important slots, but people got to go to work in the morning. Let's put it back in like a 3:20.
I know. Both night times are the games to see. Texans and Titans, winner takes the 7th seed, or winner takes the 4th seed. And then on the other side, on Sunday night, Giants versus the Lions. Packers versus the Lions. Winner takes the 7th seed.
That's true. Dang, I didn't even notice that. You're right. Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it for this week. Hopefully, y'all been through with us. Oh, I was like, what happened? Change. Let us know what you want to watch. What am I talking about?
Let us know any leagues that you might be interested in us going ahead and talking about.
Really fast. Just let you know, some leagues are around the world. Once the NFL finishes, we're gonna be starting up some other ones like the LFA and the IFL. So once this finishes, guys, we're back in it, going around the world. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Anything to add?
No, nothing, but just we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Roger, and we're
saying bye.